Welcome back, everybody, to the Paper Mario playthrough. This is part 16. Oh, yeah. So after defeating the general guy, of course, and crossing the ocean and beginning chapter 5, we're here in Yoshi Village, I believe it's called. Because, you know, there's Yoshis, and it's a village. So, you know, I guess that kind of makes sense. Actually, it would have been greater if it was one of those more ironic things. You know, it's called Yoshi Village, but there's actually a bunch of shy guys. Yeah, like this guy. See, that's a shy guy. Although he's a different shy guy because he's got a crazy grass skirt and a spear. I think he's named a spear guy because I forget and I don't remember. So anyway, once again, Colorado gets himself in trouble. Huge surprise because he's completely useless and the worst character to ever happen to this game. And then this happens. So kind of like the Groove guys, these guys can call for help. Wonderful. So I think, oh yeah, he's a spear guy. Okay, I was completely 100% right on that. And for some reason I decided to use power jump, which doesn't kill him in one hit and would have just beaten him in 2 turns. Anyway, oh my god. This is not happening. Alrighty then, so here's spear guy number 4. Hooray. So I think at a certain point I actually did get curious. It might have been right now about the positioning of their spears because, you know, it's pretty obvious that when their spears are up, you cannot jump on them. I can't remember, but I think it does happen eventually that I decide to try to hammer one of them while the spears are facing forward, and then I get hurt. What? Oh, he's tossing it like a javelin. What? Okay, now he's just a regular shy guy. Weird. Well, that was interesting and unique, I suppose. But anyway, that's it for him. And all his other little friends, and now we're up to 69 start points. All right. So, there you go, you big jerk. Yes, I saved you. You should probably be paying me for this by now. But instead of that, he just runs off and decides that he wants to find some treasure that he's probably not going to share with me. Big greedy jerk. Mario, have a look at this. Whoa. Yeah, I suppose, old boy. Yeah. I love how generically British he is. It's terrible. The sticky wicket. Alright, now that was 100% generic British. Alrighty then. So, bye with your fancy mustache and your British accent. I want to jump in the lava! No, unfortunately you can't. That's upsetting. What? Now what? Oh, okay. What? Whoa! Man, he got me with that one. That was a hilarious joke. Real rib tickler, that guy. What? Alright, what's going on with the crazy music? Don't know. I'd rather just... okay, look at the Yoshi's freaking out in the background. I think in the meantime, I'm just going to take a nap. Yeah, we'll worry about this in the morning. Alrighty then. Time for sleep. Okay then, so what seems to be the problem here? Let's go ahead and find out. Out of the Toad House we go. That happens to be out in the complete open. I love the leaf blanket on the wooden bed. Let's talk to the village elder guy. Oh good, the children are gone. Wonderful. And they're in the dangerous jungle. That will most likely kill them. But we have to find them. Even if they're already dead, which would be... That would be horribly upsetting. Oh my god. That would be terrible. Anyway. And then, like, it just, like, the entire rest of the game just gets, like, really somber. Like, it just turns, like, black and white, and the music's all sad and everything. Oh, that'd be so bad. I should not be trusted to make a game. Oh, wonderful! So, in the jungle, we have some attacking bushes that are called ambush for some reason. Alright, where's the W bushes? Ha ha! I made a president joke. Alright. So, there we go, and taking these guys out. I believe they have 8 HP, which is unfortunate. You know, I gotta say, and I didn't really mention this in the last part, but, oh, Merly being awesome. And also, you know, I kind of noticed this, and I don't know if this is 100% correct, but I think that Merly, at least Merly, as opposed to the others in her extended family, is pretty much like a gypsy, because of the way that she talks. You know, it's kind of like, you know, the proper way that they speak and stuff. Oh no, those things attack too. So yeah, there used to be plants that would give me hearts and stuff if I, you know, unraveled them, and then a heart would come out, and then unfortunately there's these guys called the hurt plants. They hurt, apparently. And I think they also have 8 HP. And, oh good, they poison too, wonderful. So poison is pretty generic in this game. You basically just take 1 HP extra per turn. It's not terrible, but it is kind of annoying. And then again, I do have Super Soda, which yes, it recures poisoning. I decided not to use that because, you know, hey, what if I need it sometime later? You know, when I'm really in trouble. Look at Mario, he's all tired and out of breath and stuff, and he's all like, whew. Alright then. So he just jumps out of that poison now that the battle's over. He's like, I'm fine. I was just faking it. Alright then. What the? Man, we got the wobbly text. I believe there's some sort of shouting going on here. What? Look at Mario. Oh, it's that purple Cheep Cheep. Well then, this is kind of strange. A Cheep Cheep is stuck in a tree. This would never happen, realistically. No, maybe it would, because there are those Cheep Cheeps that jump really, really high. Somehow. Okay, this Cheep Cheep is one big ache. Yes, a she. Okay, fine. The Cheep Cheep is a she. God, I'm spoiling things. Terrible. Recalling things. Oh, yes, those little rascals. Yes, I'm looking for them. I need to find them, and hopefully they're not dead. Because I already made that joke. Alright then. Mario, huh? Never heard of you before. Now that was striking to me. How can there be a character in the Mario world who's never heard of Mario? It should be illegal. Throw this Cheep Cheep in jail. But in the meantime, we'll have her as a new partner. So with Sushi, we can actually ride over the water. But unfortunately, you can only do that when you're standing on one of those wooden piers, as you can see too in the background. She can also attack with Belly Flop and Squirt with, well, the Squirt ability. You know, it's pretty much like Water Gun, but, you know, she does that. And it's extremely useful in this chapter because, well, later on there's going to be some fire guys, which is, of course, the reason why I still have the ice, what was it, ice power badge still equipped. But yeah, like I was going to say, and then I got distracted with that ambush. New letter. I didn't mention this before, but I have to admit, this is my least favorite chapter out of the entire game. I don't like this chapter at all. I think there's way too many enemies, and I think the enemies here are... Not only is there, like, too many enemies on the overworld, but when you actually fight them, they're fairly excessive in the number of the enemies that you fight. And then, also, the enemies themselves are fairly strong for this part of the game. Like, I mean, you really have to be fairly well leveled up at this point to actually stand a chance. And it's super annoying, and I don't like that. So yeah, unfortunately we talked to the fourth Bulb. Yes, that is the fourth of 4 that we're looking for. But unfortunately, his seed is apparently not ready. I don't want to ask where these seeds are coming from, but we just have to come back later. Look at that shy guy. He's headbanging. Thinks who he is. He thinks he's a real rocker. Yes, thank you for just standing right under me. That was very convenient. All right. So we're super speeding and get rid of guys, and then this happens, of course. So, oh, you know what? This is actually the first battle with Sushi, and then I didn't actually not speed it up. But you know what? I guess it's fine. Yeah, so her Squirt is kind of OP at this point. Does 5 damage. Although, if I recall, Bo does the same amount of damage, I think, with her Slap. But whatever, I can't remember. So doing some badge maintenance. Badge maintenance? I have no idea what I did there. Something with the I Spy badge. Alright. So, wait, what? Oh, right. Yeah. No, not this way. There's the other way. And then, yeah, I'm getting lost. I see a Yoshi up in that tree. Get down here. Mario, you know, it's like, come on. Either yell for him or jump up there or something. Oh my god. I mean, I know it's a mechanic that you can only get on and off of Sushi on these wooden piers or whatever. But why? They should have... no, that probably would have been the same thing. I was going to say, like, they should have made the... Okay, that was very entertaining. Do it again. They should have made it so, like, you know, the ground that you're actually trying to jump on or off of to get into the water is, like, you know, designated... to be able to do that. Oh, good, there's 4 or 5 of them. 4! Can't count. Okay, so yeah, they do... What? Oh. Okay, so they do have 8 HP. That's upsetting. Oh, man. Alright, well, tanking all those hits. And then there's one guy left, and then he's done, and then we're out of here. So yeah, I was kind of hoping to not do that battle, but then, you know, Skolar was there, and then, you know, he decided to be awesome with Starstorm. Ah, there he is. Well, there's the first Yoshi Kid. What do you think you're doing out here? Somebody please spank this child. Yeah, you better run on home. All right. So, yeah. Oh, so yeah, the ground that, you know, I would say, like, oh, you know, it's sort of designated that you can get on or off, you know, to sort of surf. I guess I was kind of thinking of Pokemon there, you know, where you could only surf on certain areas, you know, mostly just where water is, but yeah, sometimes there were some blockades. I wasn't even gonna bother with those plants over there, you know, that may or may not have given me a heart, because, you know, I wanted to not do fighting with hurt plants, because they hurt, and they're annoying with their poison. Alright, so taking out this and that and the other guy, and we're done here. Okay, hey, gotta love that speed up, and we're leveling up with a little bit more BP, I believe, this time. Yeah, alright. Okay, extra BP and badges are awesome. Now, I also noticed that this is over here, a super block. Very convenient. After just getting sushi, we get a super block, which is pretty much the norm, you know, when you start getting new partners at a certain point. What was it? I think the first time was with, yeah, it was probably with Bo, I think. Like, after that, basically, once you get new partners, like, you'll pretty much immediately find new blocks. Super blocks, I should say. So yeah, I decided to equip Quake Hammer and something else. I can't remember. I kind of missed it. But yeah, I don't know why I equipped Quake Hammer. I don't end up using it at all. I do not use hammer attacks. Now, you know, hammer attacks are fairly powerful, and, you know, they're useful in certain situations, but just, like I said, you know, 99% of the time, I like jumping instead. You know, I usually only hammer if I absolutely have to, and there's no other way to do this. I needed that coin! No! So yeah, unfortunately, the trade-off for getting that one coin is you lose 1 HP. But you know what? I say it was worth it. That was a net gain in my bank account. Yes. Alright, so over here, we're going to have to use this helicopter plant to my advantage. And I sure am exploring everything. I'm like hitting all the trees and checking all the bushes. I don't know why, but I just am. Alright, helicopter plant. Very convenient, taking on us on up here. And, oh no. Yeah, see, like, oh, I did do the Quake Hammer. Okay, so I used it like once. That's it. Alrighty then. So we got these annoying jungle fuzzies. Yeah, they're annoying. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot because, you know, they, as they're hitting you for 2 HP, they're also taking 2 HP back, so they heal themselves for 2 HP, and then that's why he survived that first attack. Very wow, I messed up. What? Okay, so Merly decides to give me some extra defense, and then at the same time, they decide to replicate themselves? I don't even know how. But, yes, these guys can call for help too, but in their case, they just sort of reproduce asexually. It's really awkward. That battle took forever. Like, that battle is basically the reason why I super speed stuff that I've already done. Like, you know, because that battle was just way too long. I think it was over 3 minutes long, and I don't think anybody, including me, wants to sit here and watch me fighting 4, it ended up being 4 jungle fuzzies for 3 minutes. No, it's just not fun at all. So down this pipe we go, and here's the second, was it the second one that we got? I think so. We got the red one, and now here's the green guy. Green guy! Yes, okay, green guy, we get it. Go away. You know, like, he could have just found the way out himself. He didn't need my help for this one. Like, you know, that was definitely the case with the first one. The red one, you know, like, he's just kind of hiding there behind oh, no, now, if I remember, I think he said something about the bush was, you know, the bush that I had to fight was keeping him there. So, whatever. I guess it makes sense then. But yeah, I believe there is one that all I have to do is actually just walk up to him and talk to him, and he'll just start walking away. Like, he wasn't able to do that before. Like, somehow Mario just standing there gives him the will and the strength to be able to just walk back home. Perfect. Alright, well, that's Mario for you. Always brightening up everyone's day. Okay, so I kind of missed something. Off to the left where I just was surfing off of is actually one of the other Yoshi Kids, and actually the one that I just mentioned, the one that just decides to walk home. But yeah, I kind of missed that, and I forgot. And actually, when I was playing the game a couple months ago, yeah, I forgot then too, and was like, wow, that was really awkward. It's like super obvious, and yet I missed it. So yeah, we have these very convenient logs. Oh, and these very convenient hurt plants that just happen to be there. You know, I actually tried to jump over them, and then I pressed A instead on them. That sucked. So yeah, these very convenient logs that when you hit them out of the ground, they will jump out and be extremely super long logs that were somehow stuck in the ground, and then they'll magically split themselves in half and make a bridge. Very convenient. You know, I call them the convenience logs. Alright. So over here, and then going down south to the next guy that I wasn't able to get to. Yeah, see, there he is with his Z's and what. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Nope, I didn't want it. Okay. So when I decide to actually try and get him, he just stops chasing me. Perfect. Good morning. I don't think it's morning. Go away. Get back home. Go. I was starting to get a little bit lonely. Aw, well, that's what you get for dozing off in the trees. Whoa, got him. All right. That's it for him. Now, if only this one would... of course. Yes, of course, that was bound to happen. There we go. I picked the right one. See, the way... Oh, my God. See, when they do that, it's actually kind of like double team. You know, you actually have to pick the first one. Or the original one, I should say. If you want to actually take him out. There we go. Man, those guys are annoying. Oh, Volt's room. Now, I think I didn't... Oh, yeah, time skip because I kind of started going the wrong way. I think I did mention before how Volt Shrooms, I really just didn't use them at all. They are extremely effective in this specific area, especially for the jungle fuzzies, because they come up and try to, you know, physically attack you. And that's good for enemies that, you know, run up and hit you physically, like the jungle fuzzies, and it will actually stop them from trying to suck your HP out of you. Yeah, I know. Okay. So we're gonna stay with Sushi on this one, and, oh, hello, Piranha Plants. You think you could kind of, I see you're doing a dance there, but, oh, well, that was very offensive. I think we're gonna have to fight about this. Alright, roll up my sleeves here and get a little power jump action. These are Putrid Piranhas. Now, if I recall correctly, these guys can also poison, which is super upsetting. And here's Squirt. Pretty unique action command. I don't think there's anything else like it in the game. Is that you have to hold A and then get the meter up to its actual max. But if you let the bar touch the actual end of the meter, it will actually just start shrinking down to 0, and you can't do anything about it. So you actually have to hold it and then tap it to keep it at like the max level. Otherwise, you're bad. Okay, there we go. Another 4-star points in the bank. That was actually pretty quick. Those guys have like 12 HP, but you know what? There's only 2 of them. And there's 2 of us, so it worked out. Yeah, they're all gone. Now go home. I swear. No swearing! Get home right now, mister, or no dinner for you. Alrighty. So, off we go, yes? Okay. So I believe that, oh my god, why is this happening to me? I hate fighting these guys. This is exactly what I'm saying, you know, like, I just do not like... Oh, wow, they're doing no damage to me. I love that. There's way too many enemies. Far too many enemies in this specific chapter. You know, I hate it. And, of course, the other thing, probably the reason why I think there's way too many enemies is that you have to keep going back and forth between screens, and when you do that, all the enemies respawn. So, there you go. You know, just defeating them once isn't good enough. You have to do it all over again. Alright, so now, I kind of remembered the error of my ways, and here we go. Over to this side, and there's the actual exit that we're looking for. So obvious, and yet, I'm so derpy. Alrighty then, so there's another one of the convenience logs. Oi, timber, what, split in half, and then there we go. And, oh, there's a star piece. Better get that first. Here's the last guy, Blue Yoshi. Those are the best Yoshis, because they fly. Probably not this little guy, though, but hey. Oh, well, you know, yeah, see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I talk to him, and then he just walks back. Like, I mean, it's not even one thing that I, you know, did that little splitting log block. Look, he has to go past this water anyway. How did he get here? Whatever. Star piece in the bank. And, we're getting the heck out of here. Because I just don't like this place. The jungle part is, so annoying. And yet, there's even more annoyance to come, because we're not quite out of the jungles just yet. Get it? You know, it's kind of like that out of the woods idiom. You know, we're not out of the woods yet. Yeah. We're not out of the jungle yet. Literally. Oh, that was not cool. Once again, too many enemies with their first strikes and their nonsense. And and that's probably another reason why I think there's way too many enemies, because they do crap like this. Seriously, like the main enemies, the jungle fuzzies and the spear guys, both do this where they can call for help. Go away. Okay. So, man, I got quite a bit of coins here. 205. Yeah, we're definitely not going to be pressing A there. No, not once, twice, or ever. All right. So, yeah, I think that's it. If we go over here, there's no more enemies along the way. I did, like I said, I kind of started going the wrong way, and then I did that log there, which actually is very convenient and leads us back to Yoshi Village, where all the Shy Guys live. Yes. Okay, more time skippery, because once again, I'm going the wrong way. And, yeah, you're actually supposed to, after that point, once you save all 5 of the children, come back here, and the village elder will be standing around here, being all pudgy. And, he'll basically say, hey, thanks, Mario. You're a pretty cool guy. Saving those kids? Here, let me give you something for free. And, okay, what's he doing back there? Excuse me, I'm right in front of you. That's very inappropriate. Oh, okay, that's what he was doing, apparently. Well, interesting. So, yes, we got the Raven statue, which will actually let us, if you guys noticed, at a certain point where I was fighting all those annoying jungle fuzzies and the spear guys, there was a strange statue that looked quite a bit like this statue right in front of us. And there was a thing that would, it looks like it would go in there. It'll be roasted to a golden brown. Oh, Sushi, you know me way too well. Alrighty then. So yeah, we gotta go in the volcano because we gotta save a princess. And yeah, apparently it's all touchy and romantic. And apparently Sushi loves that because she's a female. And that's just so generic that they couldn't resist. Okay. Yeah, that Yoshi's brown. Okay, so that's going to be it for this part of the Paper Mario playthrough. Join me in part 17, where I'll be moving on to that place where that statue was, and moving on, possibly even to the volcano of doom. See you all next time.